Ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh. They come to see the fire burning in your heart. They want to witness this love from the start. They hear you when you cry. This love is far and wide. When you smile, the stars align. Flowers of the universe and child of mine. Ooh. When you sleep, softly the angels come, like diamonds, like my love. They want to know it's true. There's someone in the world, lovely as you. They hear you when you cry. This love is far and wide. When you smile, the stars align. Flowers of the universe and child of mine. Thank you, Lester Scott, creator of all that ever is, was, will be, or could be, for these messages to empower my brothers and sisters of humanity with accuracy, clarity, and simplicity, with the truth clear as day so we can see and hear. For our highest, lightest, and brightest good, for our overall love, peace, health, wealth, and happiness, praise. And after these messages, we'll be right back. So today has been a very busy day, and we're so happy to join you now, freshly showered, ready to go and channel these messages to guide our soul. Praise. Okay. Forgiveness is a powerful attribute. Some of you have it more powerfully than others. And it's interesting that when you can't forgive the others, there's always a link to some aspect of the self where forgiveness is also withheld. So they say that forgiveness is it's not about them, it's about you. It's so true. But it's also about freeing yourself from this energy of anger and resentment. But what they haven't told you thus far is that the most important aspect of the forgiveness is the effect it has on you by far. Because see, if you can forgive that in them, you can forgive yourself for anything that is linked to that energy too. Anywhere where it was something that you also chose to do, you can forgive yourself. When you can't forgive another, there is something inside of you that you too are not willing to forgive. And this will cause that energy to sit in your space and affect you in every place. And you'll continue to find that it's like bumping your head up against a wall. Because everywhere you go, you'll still find yourself there too. And you'll still find that this energy is going to do what it do until you let it pass through you with the air of forgiveness in place. And then you will find a face of grace. You'll be able to then forgive the other and release yourself from a lot of vibration, a lot of emotion, a lot of hesitation in cases, a lot of resistance that literally is just meant to hold you in place and keep you from your own grace. Because if you can't extend grace, you can't receive grace. Remember, what you put out comes back to you. If you can't give forgiveness, you can't receive forgiveness. Because remember, what you put out comes back to you. If you deem another is unworthy of your forgiveness, then you judge yourself also unworthy of being forgiven. And this is an indicator that somewhere there is something inside of your own self that you choose not to forgive. So today our message is one of hope and healing, of one of peace, of one of flow. And you are all aligned with this. That's how you chose this channel. That's how you chose this video. That's how you showed up in this. For anything that you show up to, there is an alignment within you to it. Whether you deem it good or bad, fun or disappointing, there is an alignment with you that causes this experience to flow to you and through you. This is why we've talked so much about the finger of blame and how one points out, but three point in. So whose trigger is it? Because if you don't deal with this time, you'll attract again the same, just in another body, another face, or another name. You can run from that person. Yes, this is true. But what you can't run from is the part of them that aligns with the part of you. We know that this is a work that you're amped and ready to do. If you were not, you would not have been aligned with this channel too, as that is the main focus of this channel, empowering humanity to move through the triggers that create resistance, you see. This is what Melinda does. She chooses things that aren't always the happiest, but there is love there. And she knows that if she loves, but finds the emotions that are outside of love there, that it's attracted to something within her own energy space. And so then she goes in the mirror and she looks at her own energetic face. And she says, where is this attracted to me? And how can I change what I see? How can I assume and be accountable for my own responsibility? And see, her ability to respond is usually what lets her know, no, it's always what lets her know, that she somehow detached herself from the everlasting universal flow of divine love. Because when her face is in her scowl and her voice is in a howl, she knows that she's not channeling that energy again. Somehow she fell out of alignment. She doesn't berate herself or belittle herself for doing so anymore, although there was a time where she did, ever since she was a little kid. And the reason she did was because that was all she was taught. But when she learned that this was an energy that would serve her not, she began to instead address the actual issue that was at hand, rather than hurling names and issuing forth fruitless commands. Change yourself now so you can make me feel better somehow. She learned that that didn't work very well. So she began to change the way she vibrated, she resonated. She changed her own frequency, her own headspace. She looked at herself as the source of the energy that she was attracting. And she said, if this energy sits in me, then there's something I can do about it. Now I'm ready to see. And so even in that simple incantation, she invited a higher vibration. She chose to reach for a better feeling thought. And we were the only ones that she would listen to. Others tried to speak it out and teach it to her, but she would not receive it from them. She's very stubborn, you see, and so if it doesn't come from us or me, it doesn't carry the same resonance within her responsibility. But see, when it comes from outside and she knows it comes from the divine, she learned a long time ago that it's not from her own mind. Hey, this is new information. Where did I get this from? Oh man, that's God talking. That's what she does. She may not do it verbally anymore. And she never ever knows what's in store, but she knows it will speak the truth. And she's got this vibration in a place where she doesn't have to do like a whole symbolic meditation, and she doesn't have to leave the conversation. She could sit here, and some parts of it she chooses not to remember still. But this is what has changed her life and continually will. And this is why she was inspired from the divine mind to create this channel. Because there's others of you too. And all of you together form a panel of solidity, of energy, of ones who choose to see the more empowering way to be, where you stop blaming the world around you, giving your power away, and you decide to say, hey, this is me, and I choose to raise my vibration today. So let's get into these cards. In love, we have pause. Just stay there. Why you got to go somewhere else? Just stay in the love and peace. We have innovative. Found a new way. Put a new twist on an old thing. In happiness, we have growth. At the bottom of the deck, we have direction. You chose your direction. Now pause in this innovative growth that you're having. Love is stimulating growth. Peace is stimulating growth. Happiness is stimulating growth. You found an innovative way to augment your energy into a more divine orientation, you see. So what have you tuned yourself to? Just like a television, you turn the dial, or at least you used to. Now you push a button. Which button do you choose to push? The bottom of the deck is the cow. The cow, the sow, the how. Did it come to pass? It came to materialization. This is a earth energy. You grounded it, you caught a manifestation. Now, how do you stay tuned to the higher resonance in this situation? Well, you pause in the love. You use these innovative techniques for peace, and you continue to grow that happiness. You chose your direction. You chose your direction? Really? Yes, you did. What was it that gave you the rise? You chose it. And it manifested before your eyes. But see, there's this old energy, which is why forgiveness is important and came out in the beginning of this channeling, because this is where you're attracting in this beautiful energy of this magical manifestation that you have right here, that you can pause in this love energy, somewhere where you haven't forgiven yourself or the other, or your mother or your brother or your father or your sister or the other Mrs. or Mr. What is it? Where is it connected to you that you let this lower vibration flow through? And how can you push the autocorrect on the situation? Well, the energy is very supportive in this, as today at the bottom of the major arcana energy, which is that which is affecting all humans on your planet, we have the Hermit. You've been asking yourself, how do I solve this? Where is the solution? Solution and solve what? This healing energy. I know this is a blessing divine. I asked for every obvious sign and I've got them. So I know this is what I called forward. But how do I heal this energy within me that causes me to get out of my highest frequency and to attract something other than that which I love and choose for me? So you're asking the question, and when a question is presented, the solution is always there. Whenever a question is asked, the universe instantly reciprocates. At the same time of the posing of the question, the solution is there. Now that you have the question, you got to get out of the mentality of the question and get into the mentality of the solution. How do I do that, though, you say? And we say, get into the energy of play. Get into the energy of satisfaction. Solutions are very satisfying, wouldn't you agree? If you could get into that there type of energy, you would find that all of a sudden it would appear magically in your mind, in your face, in your hand. Get more into the energy of play. Get more into the energy of play and bring it into your everyday. And pause in the love. Pause in the love. Don't let it go. Drag it out as much as you can, because it's what soothes your soul. This is what you're really looking for. See, everything of your choosing is because it's something that would make you feel delight. We don't care whether it's a bank account or a love or a house or a car or a dark night. Ooh, and what does that mean for you? Because yes, if you're experiencing a dark night, you chose that too. In that energy, there's much growth available for you. Yes. So let's get into, ooh, that's all, folks. Ooh, yes, thank you. That's all, folks. Okay, channeling, done. We're going to get into this tarot experience today. I am so thankful and grateful to be here and to be of service to you. If you want to know more information about me and the services available, look below the video in the description box. The bottom of the pictorial key tarot today is the Fool. The Fool. In the higher vibration, this is all about trust and optimism. Knowing that no matter which way you go, the universe is going to catch your step. No matter where you go, you have everything you need. And this is willingness to take a risk. Taking a risk. In a lower vibration, this is doing something foolish. Doing something foolish because you're ill-prepared. Ill-prepared. So somebody could be feeling ill-prepared, but they want to take a risk. Let's look at your energy. The 7 of Swords, and it's showing up in reverse. So we're going to speak to the lower vibration during this show in this situation because somebody needs some assistance. And that's what we're doing. We will address the low vibration situation to help raise that frequency and help provide the guidance that wants to come through. So the 7 of Swords, some truth was revealed. Somebody realized or felt like, this was foolish of me to take this risk. It was foolish of me to embark on this journey, on this experience. What is being crossed by? The Empress. The challenge is love. The challenge is wealth. The challenge is abundance. The challenge is health. The challenge is being the Empress. But some truth was revealed. Let's see what's below you. Temperance. Whew. So the challenge is to be the Empress, to step into your power. But you got some emotions you're dealing with and you're still getting to know another soul. Sagittarian energy is here. Some of you are dealing with a Taurus, a Libra, a Sagittarius. Not all of you. But in this connection, there's a lot of things that are revealed to you about yourself. And what I hear is that this is why at the beginning channeling session, before we did this experience, a lot came out about owning responsibility and accountability for our experience. In the recent past, we have the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Something was not working before. Overworking oneself, working so hard, putting everything into it and feeling like you were getting nowhere. In the near future unfolding, we have the 5 of Wands in reverse. This is a struggle. This is a fight. This is a conflict. This is a challenge. This is this is a hidden competition. So there's somebody who's, what is going to be revealed for you, I feel, is somebody who was working against you. There was somebody who was working against you, and yet you were trying to get to know this person, trying to bring them into your fold. The whole time, they were just trying to loosen your hold. What was that hold on? Let's see what God wants you to know about this. The Ace of Swords. And the truth shall set you free. Praise. God says, don't worry about what they're working against you, because you got the victory. We will show you what you need to know when it's time for you to see. You continue to move forward and follow that high vibration frequency within. You're approaching this. What you doing? You already did it. You're pulling back your energy because you already realized, like, I attracted this situation, and where I'm at right now, I need to pull my energy back a little bit. So you're at this point of realization, like, okay, some truth is being revealed. My challenge is to stay in love and abundance and power and positivity and fruitfulness and kindness and generosity and love. Oh, did we say love? Did we say love? Because love, pause in the love. The challenge has been to stay in the love. And you say, I attracted this. I attracted this situation. This is my power in full effect. This is where you're at. So what you're trying to do, what you're hoping to do, is get rid of the conflict. Let go of the battle. Let go of the fight. Let's see how the other party is looking at you. Let's see what's going on. The 9 of Cups. Oh, boy. So even though there's this battle energy, this competition energy, and I feel like this competition, this battle is more within you than with another, because this person's sitting back saying, that's my wish fulfillment right there. I'm going to get that wish fulfillment. This is my 9 of Cups. This is what I wished for. So it's interesting because in this, so far in these cards, I see a dual manifestations, like y'all manifested each other. Your innermost emotions in this is the Four of Swords. I just need a break. I just need a break. I just need a break. Somebody is really, okay, so somebody is being in this situation where you've been overworking yourself. You realize like, hey, there's some words from some song for, I believe it was Charlie Wilson. It's like, what does all this money and cars and home mean if I don't have you? Like, I could have all the wealth in the world right here. But the realization somebody came to is like, without all this money, I got all the money, honey. But what I'm missing is the love. The challenge is to sit in the love. Because somebody been putting too much energy, too much time into their work. Sit in the love. Take a pause for love. Take a break for love. Praise. What is this energy leading you to overall? The Nine of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like I'm dealing with a situation where it's really, even though I said the lower vibration, this isn't that low of a vibration. It's actually a pretty high vibration where we're dealing with a person who's been single for a long time. Been hiding from love. I don't want to get involved. I don't want to fall in love again. I don't want to put myself out there. I was a fool before. I'll be a fool for you. And you say, I don't want to do it no more. I don't want to be a fool for love no more. Well, guess what? It looks like you are attracting a divine feminine energy here. You are, I see, unbeknownst to you, the Seven of Swords in reverse is coming through now with a little bit of different twist to it, saying, unbeknownst to you, surprise, surprise, the divine feminine appears before your eyes. Praise. Somebody, especially standing above the Temperance card, somebody is attracting a divine partnership. You both are attracting this. I feel like this is the person who is in your energy. So, and again, please flip flop the sides of the story, the parties. You know, if you're the other party, fine. If you the cross watcher, whatever. We ain't even dealing with zodiac sign like that. But I'm just saying, somebody sitting back looking at you like, oh yeah, buddy, you see that right there? I wanna. Yeah. Because see, in the outcome, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, this is somebody who's already got the wealth, got the health, got the gains. But this person right here is no longer going to be single. Somebody is not going to be single no more. Somebody is getting out of singlehood. And it's going to take you by a bit of surprise because you're attracting a divine feminine right before your eyes. This is awesome. The Four of Swords is like, I just want to heal. I just want to heal from all the pain. So this is what we have to say to you about this gain. There is mirroring here. There is mirroring here between the masculine and feminine energies. Can you see the mirroring? Nice and clear? Yes. Mirroring here. And so what happens when you look in the mirror? See, oh shoot, I got a spot right there. Oh, there's still some sandwich. I might need to brush my teeth again. Let me comb my hair. In other words, when you look in the mirror, you can see all the little details where things need adjusting. But see, we ain't talking about a physical mirror for the spirit, for your physical body. We're talking about a spiritual mirror for your mirror, a spiritual mirror, a spirit, and that applies, a spiritual mirror for your soul. That's what a divine partnership is all about. It's a spiritual mirror for your soul. For whatever reason, I attract a lot of viewers who are in or attracting divine partnerships. And you too are in this space. So let's look at the explanation, the clarification of the outcome, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse outcome. We're going to look at your party. I'm going to call it your party with the bottom two cards, the top two cards, because I got 4 clarifiers. We're going to look at the other party. Bottom 2 cards, what do we have here? Ooh, the King of Swords in reverse and the 4 of Wands. Your side. Oh my God, it's going to be so hard to bite your tongue and telling this person you're the one. Like, this is so delightful. You just want to celebrate. You just want to I kick up your feet, kick up your heels. When they kiss you, it feels oh so real. I feel like you're going to be sensing spiritually the initiation of this connection when this person comes into your presence. There's this energy movement that will happen in you who are spiritually tuned, where you're sensitive to the movement and flow of energy. You'll feel your energy flow to your divine partner when you see them with your eyes. It's going to take you by surprise. And I'm seeing what this Seven of Swords now in reverse is saying. You're not going to fully understand it, but your spirit will. That's why it's in reverse. Your spirit will. And yes, 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 yes. God says yes. That's what God wants. You know, yes, this is it. This be the one. Let's look at the clarifiers for the other party. 2 cards face down here. What do we have? Ooh, the 5 of Cups and the 6 of Cups. The other party. The other party's been through a lot of pain. The other party has been through a lot of pain, and they have some trepidation about stepping into a new love situation as well. But they're going to feel that soul connection too. They may not be as readily available to admit it as you, but like I said, you're going to be wanting to bite your tongue on it, and it's going to be tough to keep biting your tongue on it for a while. I also feel that in this connection, what will unfold as this healing is taking place, because this is a healing. That's why there's a revealing in the mirror, the soul mirror that you are to one another, is a lot of the pain that's been held on to. Okay. But I have some very powerful cards showing. All cards are powerful. I'm not even going to lie. All the cards are powerful, but the connection of what I'm seeing right here, this is something that's new, that's finna go for a while with you. This is not going to be, you're starting a new journey. You thought you had nothing, but within nothing, everything is there. And you about to find everything is what I'm seeing, okay? So let's go ahead and see what zodiac signs show themselves. Well, we have our Libra, Taurus energy. I usually use this more as Taurus, but because Venus is also the ruler of Libra, we will include Libra in that. We have Sagittarius here. Oh, and for me, I use the Fool as Ophiuchus. And then we have Gemini energy here. And we have Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy here. So I'm going to clarify the best course of action for you if you are dealing with these zodiac signs. And I'm just going to pull right off the deck for this. So let's start with Ophiuchus, since Ophiuchus is at the bottom of the deck. If you're dealing with somebody who resonates with Ophiuchus, what is the advice for you? The 6 of Pentacles in reverse. It's okay to be generous. You're going to want to be generous. It's okay to be generous with this person. You will sense, and I hear it to be very obvious, that you are in a better financial place than this person. It's okay to spoil this person. This person freaking deserves it. This person is in the financial state that they're in because they're finally realizing that it's time to pull back their energy from others where they've given. They're in this place of awakening to their worth. And you're part of healing their issues with self-worth. You're going to help teach them that. If you're dealing with the Sagittarian energy, and the advice for you, my viewer, is the Page of Swords in reverse. So if you're dealing with the Sagittarius energy, the Page of Swords is all about communications. And what I'm hearing with this, don't text them. Call the person. I'm literally, this is weird. I've never got this off this card before. But this is telling me intuitively, don't be, it's like this person is going to be turned off if you sit up there like a child texting them back and forth. They don't want your text messages. If you want them to see the interest you have in them and you really want to get to know this person, you're going to have to come out of your shell, because I'm hearing if you're the one who's resonant with the Taurus, you got a bit of a shell on you to where I'm picking up the energy of shyness. But this person isn't going to, they need to hear your voice. You know what I'm saying? So don't keep it on the phone. Have that conversation on the phone. Meet this person in person. Spend time face to face. This person is old school, is the way it's come through. This person is old school. You're not going to be able to sit up here and text all day and night and get anywhere with this person. They're not going to be able to feel you. They need to be in your physical presence. And I'm hearing Spirit is saying to me, there's something interesting that happens the first time that a twin flames is alone in a room and has physical contact. So even if it's just a touch on the hand or a hug or whatever it is, when you're alone with this person and you have that physical contact, oh my God, oh my God. Okay, my whole body just went all the way off. So you might get goosebumps all over your body, but you can feel that energy. If you're dealing with the Taurus person, the advice for you is the 8 of Swords. You're going to have to stay focused. Don't allow yourself to go into monkey mind. Remember that this is something you manifested. You asked for the signs. You got the signs. You've cleared a lot of karma. You need to know that this is now mirroring the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. So where we talked about you've been overworking yourself is now saying to me, you have cleared a lot of karma already. And so don't think that this is a punishment. As a matter of fact, I'm hearing a lot of what you're going to deal with this person is this person has kind of monkey mind. They may have some mental issues. This person may have some mental challenges. There's something. They have a very fast mind. And so you need to stay focused. Don't allow them to take you out of your focus. Okay. If you're dealing with the Libra energy, the advice for you is the 8 of Wands. Interesting, because we see mirroring going on again. If you're dealing with a Libra, the advice for you is to go with the flow. This person has a lot going on. I'm hearing it's going to be difficult to pin them down. You're going to have to go with the flow with this person. You cannot try to direct the flow. This person has a lot of stuff going on, and I'm hearing this is part of their soul contract, part of their life purpose. If you become, if you choose to become a distraction to their fulfillment of their life purpose, you'll be removed from the situation. There'll be that running situation between these divine partners. So if you're dealing with a Gemini, the advice for you is the Queen of Swords in reverse. You have to be a very good listener. You may have to listen a lot more than you talk. This could be very challenging for you, but you can do it. This person has, what I'm hearing is every time this person speaks out what they are talking about, there's a release of the weight, the energy. It's like it's healing them. Let them speak. So what if they told you the story 20 times already? Let them speak. Because somebody says, I already heard that story 20 times. Okay. Pay attention to the difference between the now story and the first time you heard the story, because I hear it's getting lighter and lighter and lighter every time. If you're dealing with a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius masculine energy, then we are going to take the card of the 6 of Wands. The advice for you, don't allow your ego to throw you off course, but remember who you are. Remember who you are, and you have to maintain law and order. You have to maintain your position of authority. You are the authority. Don't let that shit go to your head. Be respectful. Be considerate. You have to be a kind ruler. Okay? With all that being said and done, let's go ahead and pull these cards up. If this general experience that came out today was resonant to you, put your comments in. Let me know what's going on. I'll get some shout outs going on. See who was live with me while I was live with you, broadcasting the message that came through. So I see Jolene. I see Wanda. I see Amber. Hey. Black Sensuality. Welcome, Black. And Georgia Peach. Hey. Lovely to have you here today. So we're going to go ahead and look. I'm going to check my phone. If you're new to the channel, anybody who sends their donations, hey, Queen. Anybody who sends their donations, we're so thankful and grateful for your donations. But for those who send a $5 US or more donation, I offer a mini reading for you at the end of our general session, which is the point we're at now. Today, I didn't hold it up in the picture, but today my OG Words of Clarity deck wanted to speak. And this deck is my custom creation that I created for myself. I used to use it on the show all the time for like the first 2 years or something like that, maybe longer. And it has a lot of words of clarity in it. And so it came through strongly, like I want my turn to be featured on the show. So here we are. And on my donations, I see from Jolene. Thank you, Jolene. Your $5 donation is greatly appreciated. And we are worthy and deserving of that. And then let me just double check in the emails, because sometimes it goes in that way. I see a donation for $5.88 from Wanda. Thank you, Wanda, for your $5.88 donation. So thankful and grateful. So it looks like you two are the ones so far. Anybody else who wants to get in, get your donation of $5 US or more in before I'm done with Wanda's mini reading, okay? If I'm not live and you want a mini reading like this, I do this every day. So make sure you're tuned in, tapped, and turned on. Sign up for notifications and subscribe and all that good stuff, and give the video a thumbs up. And if you need to be added to my personal notification system, the directions for that is below the video, as well as all the ways to pay and other opportunities outside of Super Chat, which of course is right here on YouTube. So, Lustrous God, what is the perfect message for Jolene at this time? We would like to invoke the energy of Jolene's angels, ancestors, and guides. Lustrous God, thank you. What's a perfect message for Jolene today? Words of clarity, gonna speak to her. All right, so this is what I was shown. I'm not to do the in-hand. I'm just supposed to pick. So we're going to pick for you. First word, retreat. Girl, you're in this retreat energy. You're giving yourself a break. You're wanting a break. Pretending. Ooh, imagination. Ooh, I love this, because this is coming to in the highest vibration. This is saying you're using the power of your mind while you're on break, while you're in bed, while you're in rest, to unfold this vision of what you'd like to do. And what they're showing me is this is a very powerful thing to do, especially in the dark. Because the dark on a yacht, when it's pitch black, looks the same as the dark when you're sitting on the toilet, looks the same as the dark if you're in a little tiny studio or in the largest mansion in Arizona. And this is coming through because we use that technique. Not knowing what we were doing, we landed ourselves in the second largest mansion in Arizona, getting paid buku dinero to do nails that way. So do more of that. That's what I'm getting for you. Let me see what else we have. One more card. Ignoring. Okay, so this is good. I feel good about this. Let me see why is this here, ignoring, and then pleasure. Okay, good. So what I'm getting is you're ignoring the things that there's something that had not been working out. There's something that had not been working out. There's no actual literal current action steps for you to take, but you're letting it go. So this is, you stop giving attention to something that really was very draining and weighty on your soul. Now what that's being replaced with is pleasure. Your vibration is raising at a look at this, transforming is at the bottom of the deck. Your vibration is raising at a spitfire rate is the way it's coming, because they said, just the way you wrote the cards, Melinda, you wrote them down real fast, spitfire, and threw them out. That's why I ended up making the other cards, because they're just so much more visually appealing than me and my hurry up, scribble, and write this word down, and here's the next word, which was how it came through. So what's a bit of advice for Jolene in this? Clarity. Maintain your clarity. You have clarity at this point. Okay. You have clearly seen what you would like to do. You now know how to shift this energy for yourself. Keep working with it. Okay. This is a message that I have for you, Jolene. Thank you, Lustrous God, for this message for Jolene today. Just putting these back in randomly. All right. Now, for Wanda, Lustrous God, what is a perfect message for Wanda? I'd like to invoke the energy of Wanda's angels, ancestors, and guides for her highest, lightest, and brightest good. You know what's on her mind. You know what's on her spirit. Let's just God, let's let her hear it. Okay. What is the perfect message for Wanda? So I've gone 3 down. I'm going to go in hand a little bit and then put them together. And we're going to just randomly pull for you too. So what is going on? Focus. Ooh, girl, you're in a point of focus. You're focused, centered. You know, you've gotten your target in sight. You know what you're looking at. You are focused. This is good. What else do we have for her? Present, staying in the now. Yes, girl. Yes. This has come through in your readings for a while now. So this is like, you're focusing well. You're staying in your present instead of going to the past or going to the future, creating anxiety or regret. You're staying in the present. What else, listeners, God? Surprise! You have a surprise in store. Yay! We love this for you. What else do we have for Wanda? Ooh, pretending, imagination. And it's showing up in reverse and saying, this is something you've been doing. The same message I gave to Jolene about that card is the same for you, you know? The whole experience of laying in the dark and feeling yourself in this environment, in this situation that you love to have the manifestation of. So what is the advice for Wanda? And that's, it works magic. Advice for Wanda, starting. Realize, let go of the idea of something that still needs to happen. It's happening now. It's happening now. Not, I'll be happy when. I'm so happy that. I will do. No, I'm doing. I'll love. Oh, I'm loving. Okay, so they want you to replace the future pretense discussion or praise over a situation with the current happening. Okay, and so don't lie to yourself about these things, but you can find appreciation. And you've heard me talk before about when I was in that 3-bedroom apartment and I wanted my 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 2-car garage house with a yard and a gated entrance, a gated community. And I got it by laying there and finding the common energy between what I have and what I like to bring in, and gratitude for it, and feeling the gratitude for it as I laid in my bed in the pitch black. And it became. And remember I told you that there was 3 families approved for this home and the owner rejected them, although the property management company approved them. I mean, there was credit requirements as well. There was a high deposit on it. The owner approved me with the double deposit, baby. I had the money. Sure, I'll put $3,000 down on this house. Let's do it. Because this is my house. I walked in here, I was like, oh, this is my house. The lady said, well, we have credit requirements, and you know the owner's really picky. We've already approved 3 families, but he didn't want them, so we'll have to see. I said, that's okay. He was saving this house for me. So is it going to happen, or is it happening now? I'm going to find the perfect place for me to be, versus I found the perfect place for me to be now. And you say to yourself, but this isn't where I really want to be for the long term. But it is the perfect place for you right now. And because it is, it's going to be. But if it's only going to be, then it's not here yet. So you understand what we're saying. The bottom of the deck is reluctance. I hear you're like a little intimidated by putting it out there so boldly, but honey, push past your fears, stretch yourself so you can see what your dreams feel like. Okay. These are the messages that I have for you all today. Thank you for joining me. I'll be right back with the pick a deck reading for today. And I would love it if you all were live for that broadcast as well. As I always broadcast live, it's always fun to know that I have an audience with me. Until next time, I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you. The golden thread that shines all the way through, called love and peace and happiness. And in the meantime, in between time, you can treat yourself at lphtarot.com. As in, love, peace, and happiness to you and yours. And of course, me and mine. Until next time, laters.